What's up, YouTube? Back at you with another men's physique tip video. Today we're going to be breaking down the importance of tan and a proper glaze before you step on stage. Now the first tip I have for you is, as you can see in the picture, something looks wrong with my face. It looks like dog shit. Now what I did wrong was I had them spray my face the day before the show, and as you can see, my face came out blotchy. It almost looks like a pumpkin color. I promise you the judges did not like the way my face tan looks. It looks way different than my body tan. Now, what I recommend you guys do is find someone that is good at makeup to help you match your body tan to your face tan, so the symmetry matches, if there is such a thing for tanning. But you guys get the point. But the reason why I'm making this video is I have two athletes in the next coming pictures, and one of them is my good buddy, and he made a critical mistake, or not necessarily made a mistake, but when he was backstage before prejudging, he could not find the person that puts on the glaze. Now, as you can see in the pictures I have, his competition to the right has the proper tan and proper glaze on. And as you can see, his muscles pop under that stage lighting, giving him a nice full cut look. And I promise you, if my buddy would have had the proper glaze, and his tan doesn't look as dark right here, but he said it was pretty good, but his body looks washed out under that stage lighting. So this is the reason why you need a proper tan with a proper glaze / oil before you step on stage, because your cuts will not show, your muscle maturity will not show, and you will not have a nice physique pop under that stage lighting, if that makes sense. And this cost him a first place in the Class B division and a shot at the overall. So do not prep 12, 16, 20 weeks and mess up on the tan. Now what I recommend you guys doing is talking with the director behind the scenes that's making sure everybody's getting their call outs for their division, and find out where the glaze people are going to be at and what time you need to be glazed before you go on stage. And you might need a second coat of tan, just depending on if you're not dark enough. Which brings me to my next point. As you can see, I have two athletes, and they are just not tan enough in my opinion. As a good rule of thumb, you want to be a little bit darker than a little bit lighter. Now sometimes you get a tan on and you're like, oh, it looks a little bit light, but I'll be fine. No guys, you will not be fine. Be nice to whoever's doing the spray tan and ask him to do one more coat. Now this is just my opinion, but you can't go wrong with being a little bit darker. Which brings me to my final point. Now I have two examples of what a proper tan and glaze looks like. That's right, I put myself next to the GOAT, Jeremy. But what you want to do is pay attention to what Jeremy Buendia has done in his last title. Now, as you can see, his tan looks dark enough. He has the right amount of glaze on, and everything pops. Look at his calf, it pops. Look at his arm, it pops. The shoulder pop. Okay, now he's got a little side twist, but his obliques pop. This is an example of a perfect tan. So what you want to do is mirror someone that has your body type that has a good tan. Save yourself the trouble. Do not get knocked down a couple places because you didn't do your homework and messed up on something as simple as a tan.